Ladies and gentlemen, we got some news afoot, and for a very particularly nostalgic series for me. Dun, 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 dun. Dragon Quest, one of my absolute favorites. Love it. I love my slime. I love my Dragon Quest monsters. I love my Dragon Quest combat, music, all of that. It's the whole package. And, I do like to look and just see what's going on in in the world of Dragon Quest every so often. I know I'm playing the old school ones, and I'll be playing some Dragon Quest 3 today, but, especially to talk with Spencer over on RPG Archive. But I also do want to cover some interesting news that I noticed. Dragon Quest creator Yuji Hori teases future franchise VR support. And I know what you're thinking, Dragon Quest in VR, I don't know, that sounds generic, but let's just take a look and we can determine for ourselves whether or not this looks official and looks decent. So this comes from uploadvr.com. I suppose that this website prioritizes VR gaming experiences, and we'll get into that. By the way, gotta love the classy button-down Aloha style shirt. I always respect that. I should have busted one out today, but it's cold. So we'll read this together. Dragon Quest is one of the most renowned video game franchises on the planet. Amen. And more or less invented the entire premise of the turn-based JRPG back in the mid-'80s, back before even Final Fantasy. I agree. This is definitely like the classic JRPG. I hate the term JRPG, but realistically, I don't know. It kind of carries a lot of those tropes that we came to know and expect from like the Japan-based RPG, especially after recognizing what Western RPGs were like on the computers at the time. The series creator Yuji Hori spoke with Yahoo Japan. Yahoo, are they still relevant? I guess so. About the legacy of Dragon Quest and its future. And there is a Dragon Quest VR trailer, I should say, that was an arcade game. Let's take a look at it.
本当夢のようですよね。30年前のね、自分にね、こういうことができるようになるんだって教えてあげたいぐらいですよね。びっくりです、本当にね。剣と盾を持って自分がその中を歩いてる気がすごくしたんで、もう人が面白いなと思いましたね。あまりにもね、臨場感があってでかいから、本当これ倒せんのって気がしましたよね。今回ですね、ドラゴンクエストの世界をなんと VR で楽しめるっていうことがね、できるようになりました。後ろの中を歩いたり仲間と一緒にね楽しめるってすごい新鮮な体験だと思います。ぜひ皆さんもねこれやってほしいですね。
ドラゴンクエスト VR。
Okay, and so there you have it. That is the arcade experience of the Dragon Quest VR game. I did notice a few things I didn't the first time that I think it's Bird Studio or Armor Studio. These are the same people that did the Dragon Quest Heroes game. So if you like that kind of Dragon Quest Heroes or Dynasty Warrior style experience, I'm presuming that the actual VR game would be the same. Bandai Namco, etc. Okay, I'm probably causing you a little headache here just showing this footage. It looked really cool. Obviously, he had the whole open space to do the arcade combat. And, I don't know the full translation of the interview, but, it did look like it was something that was pretty exciting. Let's do a little more read into the Dragon Quest VR. Then we can talk about stuff like the potential, why it might be decent, and maybe stuff like if it's even potentially going to come to the West. Dragon Quest VR. The above video is a trailer for the arcade-exclusive Dragon Quest VR game from Japan. You can read our hands-on impressions of the experience here. I don't know, I couldn't seem to open that. What he's alluding to in the interview, though, is for an official entry in the series for actual consumer platforms at home. So despite having shown the arcade experience there, they're talking about a potential home VR experience. Now, I know VR is not exactly the most accessible for A lot of gamers, it's expensive to get one of those PSVR headsets. I did go ahead and acquire one last year, and so I understand that it's kind of a niche thing. But it is exciting to know that this is not something you have to go to the arcades in Japan for. Dragon Quest is one of those series that is, more renowned in Japan than it is here in America. Even now, with a lot more of the games filling the gaming market here, and with the rising popularity of like the Warrior style games and Dragon Quest XI on PS4 and Switch and Steam, it's just undeniably more popular in Japan. So it is exciting to know that a PSVR game would come out. Or I don't even know if it's PSVR. It just means home VR. And so far, I think the most dominant platforms for VR are PlayStation and Steam. In the interview referenced above, as translated by Google Translate, Hori says, I think it's a question that everyone wants to ask. But what will happen to Dragon Quest in the future? It's a secret. Laughs. It also affects what happens to the game console, and in the future, the day may come when you can enjoy it in VR, such as the world of Dragon Quest is there while you are in the room. Also, I think it would be interesting if AI systems could be used in the characters and conversations of fellow characters. It would be nice if the friends who ventured together grew up with AI and became people to talk to. We hope to continue to provide new and exciting play under the name Dragon Quest. A lot of this, to me, sounds like, I don't know how to put this, kind of like a idealization. In his ideal world, he would love if the AI could be personable and develop and like alongside your characters. Yeah. I don't really like get the sense that ever translates well into a game. When they're talking about the technological aspect of it. There are games where I felt attached to characters, but not because of like the VR component. I think at the end of the day, for it to be successful, it needs to be as simple as possible. And so I'm hoping that that communicates well in the game experience. Let's continue. The most recent mainline entry in the Dragon Quest series is Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. It's out on PS4, Switch, Xbox, and PC. Everything modern. And it's available as part of Game Pass on the latter two platforms. Rather than simply numbering entries like Final Fantasy, the Dragon Quest series is well known for its esoteric and fancy subtitles. Some of my favorite subtitles include Dragon Quest II, Luminaries of the Legendary Line, and Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're talking about titles here. I don't exactly care. What exactly a Dragon Quest game could look like in VR is a big mystery. If the arcade adaptation is anything to go by, it probably means adapting things to a more action-focused format, a la the Dragon Quest Heroes, which could be a lot of fun. But it's hard to know how they will adapt the heavy exposition, menu-heavy interface, and slower pace that the series is known for. Okay, so let's just talk kind of generally about this for a second. I think that the project has potential. I think, like I was saying, the simpler, the better. If they try and create this rich, experience with exposition, as they were mentioning in the article, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, because a VR game, I don't see a VR game as being like a 40-hour experience. Prove me wrong. I know Skyrim VR exists, but given the option, I think most people would rather play Skyrim standard than in a VR experience. Personally, for me, Dragon Quest, if I want a mainline Dragon Quest game or like a story-heavy Dragon Quest game, give it to me on like in a standard console playable format, handheld. Like that's great. But when you add the VR component, there's this level of physical and mental exhaustion of playing with the VR headset. It takes me 15 minutes as it is with the headset on to be able to adjust it and, for my eyesight and to make it not strenuous on the eyes. And so that could be a potential problem for me going into the Dragon Quest VR experience. Does that mean I'm not excited about it? No, not at all. I'm actually quite excited about it. I love another kind of motion heavy Dragon Quest game, which is Dragon Quest Swords on the Wii. A lot of people criticize this, say it's shallow experience, maybe because of the waggle. There's a hand on the back. Okay, it's not exactly a great signal of a great game on the Wii, but it was actually kind of fun with the Wiimote, and you do slashes. It wasn't like super accurate with the sword or anything, but could you imagine? It's like you actually get to slay the slime. There's these things for the PSVR. It's a little like, what do you call them? Maracas? Not really maracas, but it would be cool to do like slashes and, you know, slices and maybe like the bow and arrow. That could be cool. I think there's potential, and I think it's exciting, particularly because VR is unexciting, and a lot of games come across as more as tech demos than anything fully fleshed out. Fully fleshed out experience. I would love some kind of like Link's crossbow training Dragon Quest style with VR. I don't know. That's just what's going on in my head. I've talked for long enough. What do you think? Dragon Quest VR. What should it look like? Would you play it? And yeah, are you excited? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you with more Dragon Quest content to come.